And now, the Gardenia proudly presents The Right to Cabaret, starring Hilary Rollins, Alexis Dash, and Mary Jo Mundy.
Someone else has done the undiscovered Gershwin. Someone else, God knows, is starring on Broadway. Other singers more sublime bring you Mr. Sondheim's rhyme.
Time after time after time.
So then what gives me the right to cabaret?
Sure, my childhood sucked, but show me one that didn't. Was it bad enough to put it on display? Was my suffering so large that it rates a cover charge? I don't think I have the right to cabaret.
Everybody tells me do a one-woman show. Why? I make them laugh. I'm unemployed.
That's all it takes.
But I've seen a million acts. No, really, a million. And I'm getting damn annoyed. If the concept's not sensational, the act is masturbational.
If I'd overcome some medical condition,
if I'd risen from Skid Row to make my way,
if I lived a scandalous life, maybe slept with Ronnie's wife,
maybe then we'd have the right to cabaret. But we'd never been adopted or addicted. We're not battered, broke, bipolar, black, or gay.
not a drunk,
Or former fatty.
and I never did my daddy.
Do we really have the right to cabaret? And yet here we are, cabareting with you now. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We know you had a choice of airlines to fly, and appreciate that you
rain.
flew.
Yeah, we get it.
This is our fourth Right to Cabaret, and an installment of every month is a residency. It's the first time I've had a residency. I like the way that sounds.
Third Saturday of every month.
Third Saturday of every month here at the Gardenia.
Except for this month.
All right, Valentine's Day. I hate you all. So anyway, it's been really fun. We are so thrilled you're here. We have an incredible lineup for you tonight. So good. We have the amazing Courtney Cook.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have singer-songwriter Bill Larkin.
And we have, I'm so excited, the fabulous Luisa Kelly.
Please welcome with me on the keys, Mr. Ron Barnett.
Yes. And if you have signed up to be one of our secret singers tonight, just make sure when we call whoever it is, you got about 5-10 seconds to talk to the pianist, and then you got to sing by the seat of your pants.
Right
so
on.
be ready, all right?
So, we did, before we started this series, wonder whether we had the right to cabaret. Everybody does a damn one-person show. But we got over it. We're here. You're here, and we realized we should have the right to cabaret, and it happened because we realized that
Everyone we know's a fucking actor, and we've been to all their shows and had to pay.
Yeah, we've been taken to the cleaners.
By Vitello's.
And Catalina's. Now it's our turn to shine, while our friends drink shitty wine. And what more can we say? Tonight we claim the right to cabaret. Thank you so much for being here. How fun. I'm really, really excited because I chose to do something very difficult tonight. 3 duets. I don't know, am I crazy? I must be crazy. But it's been really fun working with these people. I've had the best time, and they're all just so amazing. So let's get started. I'm going to start the night off with a little Jerry Herman, and actually that's kind of somewhat of the theme tonight. Most of my songs are Jerry Herman. I'm doing one Sondheim and then one other thing. But, you know, he recently passed away, and he was such a big influence on so many people. I can't tell you how many times I've sung Mame. I can't tell you how many times I've dreamt of being Dolly. I mean, there's just, I just want to play all those parts. And I think I'm about the right age now. I'm getting there. I'm about to get there, I think. So maybe in my future I'll get to play one of these great roles. So this first song I'm going to do with Mr. Ron Barnett. He's singing with me. All right. Light the candles, get the ice out, roll the rug up. It's today, though it may not be anyone's birthday, and though we're far from the first of the year, I know that this very minute has history in it. We're here. It's the time for making merry, and so I'm for making hay. Turn the grand up, dance your shoes off, strike the band up. It's today.
Put on your Sunday clothes when you feel down and out. Strut down the street and have your picture took. Dressed like a dream, your spirit seemed to turn about. That Sunday shine is a certain sign. You feel as nice as you look. Beneath your parasol, the world is all a smile that makes you feel brand new down to your toes. Get out your feathers, your patent leathers, your beads and buckles and bows, for there's no blue Monday in your Sunday clothes.
It's the time for making merry, and so I'm for making hay. Turn the grand up, call the cops up, strike the band out, roll the cops out. Hallelujah! It's today. Thank you so much, you guys. It's so much fun singing that music. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, our first guest tonight is a lovely, lovely dear. I just love her so much. The first time I met her, we immediately bonded. I don't know what it is. You know how you just know with people? So let me tell you a little bit about her. She is from Alabama. She's an Alabama native. Just love that. She's been on so many TV shows, I can't even list them. Parks and Rec, just a bunch of stuff. She's been on like, in that O.J. Simpson movie. Remember that? The People versus O.J.? Yeah, she has a part in that too. And one of the things that I love about her is that she has this little side thing that she does. It's a business called Badass Skincare. So she actually cooks up little concoctions and has a whole website for that. So if you're interested in any skincare stuff, see her afterwards. I love and adore her. I'm thrilled to be singing with her a little later on. Please give a warm, warm welcome to Courtney Cook.
She hit all the points of everything I do. I also work out at the gym occasionally, so that's what I do. Oh my gosh, I love cabaret, and when I used to live in New York City, and I lived there for about 15 years, and yes, New York. Yeah. Anybody else? So some people have heard of it. So I was doing some musical theater there, and I really enjoyed musical theater. But then I met this musical director who was a cabaret musical director, and he pulled me into the world of cabaret. And we had a gig one summer. It was the most fun summer of my life. We had a Friday, Saturday night gig at this cabaret bar on Restaurant Row in New York City. And it was also one of those situations where I sang and I had to cocktail waitress. And I had never been a server before in my life. And so after the very first show, someone that was at one of my tables told the musical director, "Courtney is a great singer. She is a horrible server." And I was. But, I mean, it's tiny little trays with big, tall glasses. I mean, how are you not going to spill it? So, anyway, I really became immersed in this world of cabaret. And I was single at the time. And I, began dating as well, people who I met in this world. And this is what happened. You're asking me out, how sweet, you really are my kind of guy. But is this coffee or a handshake, backgammon or goodbye? You're asking me out, I'm touched, but before this creates an awful mess, let me give you a little history before I give you an unqualified yes. It all began the night of my high school senior prom. My date would only slow dance with my best friend's brother Tom. And later that same evening my dad came out to my mom. And that is what my life has been like up to this day. My boyfriend back in college was an athlete of sorts. At least there was a team of gorgeous men in running shorts. And then I heard reports of all his extracurricular sports. Every guy I tried to date turns out to be gay. Now don't misunderstand me, I'm more mystified than pissed. My love life never goes the way I planned. Is it some sort of radar in my on-a-mailing list? How come I always end up with the boys in the band? I watched my first ex-boyfriend go from perfect match to flame. My second ex had cheekbones and a hyphenated name. My third insisted everybody call him Auntie May. Every guy I tried to date turns out to be gay. The guys who take me out these days are really big on romance. Italian film, dinner, expensive booze. But all they really want is just to get into my pants. And once they have them on, they want to try on the shoes. So if you're gonna break my heart, come on, don't make me wait. Don't tell me you're a florist when we're on our 11th date. Don't come into my bedroom and use the word redecorate. From now on, every guy I meet, I'm putting on spec. It doesn't matter if he's a Prince or Gregory Peck. I plan to run a thorough sexual preference check. Why can't every guy just wear a sign around his neck? Every guy I try to date turns out to be gay. Sadly, is a true story. I I dated quite a few gay men. But then I also dated, I made my way back around to straight men, and this is what happened. I could think about the unimpressive way you said goodbye, relief and immaturity combined. I could recollect the nothing that you made of what we shared, chalk it up to being young and scared and blind. I could summon all the grace inside me surely, and surely I can leave the past behind. When I think about you, and I think about you, there's only one small thing that comes to mind. Oh, how I loved you. Oh, how I loved you. Strange and unfamiliar, ridiculous and true. Oh, how I loved you. And you can look at me and tell me I am crazy. It's true, I can be crazy now and then. And I can take advantage of the comfort, and believe me, there is comfort in the arms of other men. On the wall there is volumes worth of writing, and it's citing all the reasons we should part. I can put the past behind me, it's behind me, but for one small thing that lingers in my heart. Oh, how I loved you. Oh, how I loved you. Dumb and unrelenting as the sky is blue. Oh, how I loved you. Reasonless and seasonless and infinite and strong, frightening and lightning and pure, logicless and cautionless and limitless and long, wondrous, all-consuming and impossible. I could think of your rejection, how it shook me to the core, how your unexpected exit broke my heart, how I learned that love you lose feels like a gently slamming door, a door you'll keep a lock on if you're smart. I can look into the mirror, I can rightly place some blame on the histrionic games I love to win. But if I write the story, and I'll write the story, I know just how the story will begin. Oh, how I loved you. Oh, how I loved you. Sweet and unbelievable, and if you only knew. Oh, how I love you. Our duet time.
Oh yeah. And Courtney and I are actually working on a duet show. So we thought, yeah, let's take this opportunity and do one of these. So a little Sondheim for you.
Well, I've been very perturbed of late, very upset, very betwixt and between.
The things that I want, I don't seem to get. The things that I get,
You know what I mean? I've got those God, why don't you love me? Oh, you do? I'll see you later, blues. As long as you ignore me, you're the only thing that matters. Feelings. Those, if I'm good enough for you, you're not good enough. And thank you for the present, but what's wrong with it stuff? So don't come any closer, cause you know how much I love ya. Feelings. Those tell me that you love me. Oh, you did? I gotta run now, blues.
he says he really loves me. He loves me. He says he really cares. He cares. He cares. He says that I'm his hero. His hero. He says I'm perfect. He swears. Perfect. God damn it. Says that if we parted, he said that he'd be sick. Sick. What? He said he's mine forever. Forever. He said, I gotta get out of here quick. I got those ones for how I'm better than you think, but what do you know? Blues. Cause why do you keep telling me I stink when I adore you? Feeling. Oh, say I'm all the world to you, you're out of your mind. I know there's someone else and I can kiss your behind. Cause you say I'm terrific when your taste was always rotten. Feelings. Those go away, I need you. Come to me, I'll kill you. Darling, I'll do anything to keep me with you till ya tell me that you love me. Oh, you did not mean it, will ya?
Someone he prefers.
First.
Says that she's his idol.
Idol.
Ideal he avers.
You deal. Averse.
Said that anybody, he said, would suit him more than I. Said that I'm a washout. He said,
I love him so much I could die. I've got those. God, why don't you love me? Oh, you do. I'll see you later. Blues. Blah, blah, blues.
as long as you ignore me, you're the only thing that matters. Feelings.
Oh, say you're good enough for me. You're not good enough.
And thank you for the present, but what's wrong with it stuff?
So don't come any closer. You know how much I love ya. Feelings.
Those, if you will, then I can't.
If you don't, then I got you.
Give it to me. I don't want it.
If you do, I gotta have it.
I will.
Wrong, right?
Yes, no.
What?
God, why don't you love me?
Oh, you do. See you later. I'm crazy. All right, I am so excited. Listen, this is one of my, he was one of my well-kept secrets, kind of. So, Bill Larkin. Oh, God, I love him so much. If he wasn't gay, I would totally have his children. He came to the open mic. By the way, the open mic has been going 20 years this year. July 10th. 20 years. Yeah, I started it. But Bill came to one of the first couple, like in that first couple years, and I remember him coming in. God, he was, him and Henry Phillips, there was this whole group of like funny songwriters, right? And he would get up and he would do, he has a song called the Twin Song about his twin. Oh my God, we would laugh so hard. We would like pee our pants. It was so much fun. And he has this CD called Bill's Family Fun Time. If you do not have it, I'm ordering you, type A right here, ordering you to go order it, get online, get it, because it's the funniest CD ever. He also has a new one out that he did at the Green Mill in Chicago, which is my old stomping grounds, and I love that he's a Chicago guy, and he came out just for this. Can you believe that? What a love. He also, by the way, Terry Cole on Lights and Sound, he gave Hillary Bill's CD, and Hillary listened to it, fell in love with it, and there was this small world, and we all got together, and so it's just a big love fest. So keep that love fest going, and give Bill Larkin a huge round of applause.
Hello, everyone. It is an honor to be here, and it is great to be back in Los Angeles. Yes, I'm visiting from Chicago, where I live now, and of course, one of the reasons I'm back to Los Angeles is because, auditions, and maybe I can get some TV work while I'm here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe get my own TV show. I like to think I'm at the point where I could still maybe get my own TV show. And if I do get my own TV show, I would like this song that I'm about to perform, I would like this to serve as the theme to my TV show. There's nothing new to see or do. It's a quiet little town. But in this place, a fresh new face is turning things around. He's the gay, balding asthmatic who's making dreams come true. When life becomes problematic, he keeps on shining through. He's looking for guys and making a home now, inhaler in hand, with nothing to comb now. The gay, balding asthmatic, he's making dreams come true. And then, on a very special episode of The Gay Balding Asthmatic, the main character, me, would be walking down the street on a beautiful sunny day when suddenly a robber would come up to me with a gun and say, "Give me all your money." Now, thinking quickly, I would see where the sun is located in the sky, and I would move my head in such a way that the sun's rays ricochet directly off my bald spot into the robber's eyes, and it blinds him. Now, remember, he still has a gun. But he doesn't count on the fact that I find him amazingly attractive. Because suddenly, the huge boner that's growing in my pants knocks the gun right out of his hand. And he runs for it, and I run after him. He's running, and I'm running, and he's running, but he's running much faster, and I can't catch up. I'm like, ooh, asthma. And you think he's going to get away, but remember, he's blind now, so he just runs into a tree. And then the cops show up, and I explain to the cops, everything that happened. And one cop comes up to me and says, "Well, this cop has a bad Irish accent. Well, Mr. Larkin, it seems that you being gay and bald really helped you in this situation." And I say back to him something that turns into my eventual catchphrase on the show. I say, "Yeah, but being asthmatic sucks." Yeah, and he laughs and I laugh, and we both freeze like this. And over that freeze is when you see the executive producer's name, and that's when you also hear the closing theme. He's dealing with life and dealing with bad hair. He'll suck on your cock and then suck on his adfare. The gay, balding asthmatic, he's making dreams come true. I wear a hat now. I never have before, but I wear a hat now. I like my new hat. I bought it in St. Louis when I was visiting St. Louis. I walked into this hat store and I tried this one on, and the guy at the hat store saw me try this one on, and he looked at me and said, "Oh, dude, that's the one. Oh, dude. Dude. That's the one." So I wear a hat now. I never have before. It hides my bald spot. It's a little itchy, but it's fine. My mom likes the hat. She said so at Thanksgiving, but she doesn't like the beard. I wear a hat now. I wore the hat for a week, and people said, "Nice hat." And then one day, I just decided to leave it at home. And a friend met up with me and said, "Hey, where's your hat?" And I said, "It's at home." And he said, "Don't you like it anymore?" And I said, "Yes, I still like the hat, but I don't feel the need to wear it every day, so today I just decided to leave it at home." And he said, "Oh, okay, I thought you looked good when you were wearing it." And then he walked away and he seemed kind of sad. So I wear a hat now. I don't know when I want to wear the hat. I mean, I bought it in the winter when the temperature was cold, so I tried this hat on with a pair of earmuffs, but I thought the hat with the earmuffs together, to me anyway, looked kind of weird. So I took this hat off and I put on a winter hat instead. And then I took the winter hat off and I put this hat back on. And then I looked in the mirror with this hat and the earmuffs and I thought, well, they don't look that weird together, but other people might think that it does look weird. So I took this hat off and I put the winter hat back on. And then I took the winter hat off and I put this hat back on. And then I took this hat, took this hat off, and I put the winter hat back on, and I took the winter hat off and I put this hat back on. And I took this hat off and I put the winter hat back on. And then I said, "I'm a grown man, I can wear whatever the fuck I want to wear." I don't know how to dress myself. I wear a hat now. Why do I wear a hat now? I mean, well, clearly I'm enjoying the attention. Clearly I'm enjoying the attention. But you don't wear a hat for the attention. You don't wear a hat just for the attention. You wear a hat because you like the way it looks and not for the attention. If I really wanted to do something for attention, I would go onto Santa Monica Boulevard right now and I would scream at the top of my lungs, "What the fuck is happening to the country? Why don't we put our cell phones down and do something about our problems? Why would I care about anything Donald Trump has to say? Why am I even saying his name? Why do we suddenly have a problem with Nazis? Did we always have a problem with Nazis? What the fuck is happening in the world?" But I don't do that now. I wear a hat now. Never have before. I wear a hat now. I like my new hat. I'm a guy who wears a hat now, but not all of the time. I see it in the mirror, and it makes me feel good. And in 2020, anything that makes me feel good is good. So I wear a hat now. Yes, I do have an album I just recorded at the Green Mill called
called Knowing Your Audience. I have it in CD form, I have it in download form. Normally I charge $10 for my album, but because I love seeing Mary Jo and Hillary every chance I get, and because they've invited me to come do this wonderful show, and because you have all been an amazing audience, no different, $10. Talk to me later. And thank you everybody so much. This last song, the song is called Making a Difference. I was on Facebook, and there on my news feed, a friend had sent an article that he wanted me to read. And it was all about gun violence and how it will not go away. Because the government won't do a thing. Because they're in bed with the NRA. And I read that article, and it made me sad. And then after a while, it just made me mad. And I thought, I just can't do nothing. And then I thought, I must do something. So I reposted that same article and shared it with friends and family. So now every person that I know would be just as sad as me. And then after an hour, it got 14 likes and also got a few comments as well. And one of the comments was, "What's the world coming to?" And another one of the comments was a sad face. And another comment said, "Somebody should do something about this." And then I commented back on that comment by saying, "I know, right?" I'm making a difference. I know deep in my heart, I'm making a difference. Yes, I've clearly done my part. We make a brighter day. When we share news articles about things we're apparently not going to be doing all that much more about anyway. Yes, you could simply say, I'm making a difference. Now, in that same article, scroll down, and you will find a comment section where anyone can say what's on their mind. And one guy wrote that the liberals want to take his guns away. He said, everybody should be packing heat. And then he ends with, USA. And I read that comment. And it made me sad, and then after a while, it just made me mad, and I thought, I just can't do nothing. And then I thought, I must do something. So I wrote back to this guy, and I said, your comments have left me less than thrilled. More legislation is needed, so less innocents are killed. And then he wrote back, you sound like a faggot. And then I wrote back, what the hell does that mean? And then he wrote back, die, faggot boy, die. And then I wrote back, we're getting off topic. And he wrote, faggot in all capital letters. And I wrote, asshole in all capital letters. And then he wrote, I know where you live, faggot. And then I screamed and logged off. I'm making a difference. I'm helping all mankind. I'm making a difference. And you know what? I bet I changed his mind. We made this country great. when we chat with others who are clearly worthy of debate. Yes, you could simply state, I'm making a difference. Yes, I can smell it in the air. I am making a difference. And all without leaving my chair. And you can make a difference too. If you say it often enough, it actually sounds as if it's true. Yes, me and you, we're making a difference.
Bill Larkin, go find him because, yeah, everything he's done is brilliant. So, now we have our Sing by the Seat of Your Pants. Ladies, you want to join me? Hillary? Alexis? Actually, Bill Larkin, I need your hat.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
Oh, good. Yay. Now, while we're setting up for this, I just want to give a little shout out to two people, and I need to read this because I'm like, So, two members of the cabaret community who have just both won the coveted Bistro Awards, yes, in New York. Songwriter Michelle Browerman, who ran for Best Singer-Songwriter. She can't be here tonight, she's not feeling well, but we love her so much. And then also, the Best Tribute Show was one, I folded this right at her name. It's Trudeau, I know that. Stephanie Trudeau, thank you, Stephanie. Hi, congratulations. She won for her show. There's a Latin American lesbian singer, and it's called Chavela, Think of Me. Ooh. And so it's playing here. Where's it playing?
No, it's playing in New York.
In New York. So if you're in New York, go see. Don't tell Mama. Go, please see her.
And also in April.
April in Palm Springs. That's right. She's in Palm Springs. Yeah, April 26th. So go check it out. Congratulations to both of you. All right. I understand we have 10 names tonight. Yes? Hillary with her, by the way, Hillary's a little gimp right now, but she's going to do the honors with her little, because she can't bend over to get it, so that's what she's going to do.
I promised Mary Jo that I would not upstage her.
Yeah, well.
With my brand new bionic hip. But I lied.
Yeah.
No, but I've heard of a hip joke, but I just thought you all should know that I had to order something called a hip kit. And I thought I was already hip. But I needed a kit. And this comes with the kit. It's called a grabber. I'm not allowed to bend more than 90 degrees. And I know you're going to yell at me afterwards, but I have to make one more shout out just because my friend Mark Salzman is here, and he brought along a friend of his who is a brand new American citizen. And I just want to give a shout out to Attila. Sometimes I just felt it was an important thing to celebrate. So I cannot bend over. I am now turned into a bitchy old broad with a cane, which I'm enjoying thoroughly. So we're going to find out who's going to sing from the seat of their pants tonight.
Okay. We're ready for this little grab thing. Get one of them. Any of them. She got one. Woo! Go ahead, girl. All right. And drum roll. Warren DeLange. Take a break because Warren actually is going to play for himself, I think. Yes? No. Warren, you playing for yourself? No. Oh, no. Don't. Warren's not playing for himself. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Warren has a very famous family. I'm going to have him tell you about it because he does. He has some beautiful songwriters in his life and in his past. And I'll take that. So, how many of you are excited about the sing-along? I'm so excited about the sing-along at the end. My favorite song ever, one of my all-time favorite songs. I had a hard time choosing between that and Mame because I'm telling you, it's a toss-up. You know, they're both just such amazing sing-along songs. So, but I picked that one because I've always wanted to be Dolly, and I get to just for 2 lines. Don't sing on top of my lines, people. You see it you saw it in red. It says Mary Jo. Don't sing. It says Mary Jo. I get to be Dolly for 2 seconds. All right, Warren. All right, you guys, please welcome Warren.
Thank you. Hi, thank you. This is quite a surprise. Those that know me know that my dad was a famous songwriter during the swing era. In fact, he wrote the lyrics to Moonglow. And yeah, I don't know that one. Anyway, a funny story. Moonglow was used in the movie Picnic. At the very end of the movie, that classic dance scene. Yeah. Now, back then in the 50s, they weren't called stars, they were called leading men and leading women. Now, William Holden, who starred in Picnic, he refused to do that dance scene. The studios kept throwing more money at him. He made $100,000 just for doing the dance scene at the end of the movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, if he had had this song that I'm going to sing for you in his hip pocket, he could have gotten out of that dance. I'm the fellow who made Ginger Rogers cry. I'm not a Fred Astaire kind of guy. Annie Miller leaves me alone, and I made Gene Kelly groan. Choreographers try and fail. You'd think by now they'd know. You cannot change that unwritten law of this business we call show. Leading men don't dance. We act. We sing. We do that matinee idol thing. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Leading men don't dance. No jazz. No tap. No acrobatics or modern crap. Forget that fancy footwork. I can tell you in advance. I'm a leading man, and leading men don't dance.
Yeah.
Leading men don't dance. We might emote. We're always good for a money note. Never let her go. 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 Oklahoma, where the leading men don't dance. No jive, no funk. You can't do high kicks and be a hunk. We got a plot to carry and women to romance. I'm a leading man and leading men don't dance. We handle the heroics. The strain can be outrageous. With leading ladies hard as nails who live just to upstage us. We battle with conductors and grind out interviews. For this, you want a dance routine? Well, I just flat out refuse. What are you doing? There aren't any lyrics to this part. What are you doing?
It's the dance riff.
Oh, the dance riff. Take 5.
Dance riff's over.
Leading men don't dance. We strut, we pose, we barely moved in a lot of shows. Leading men don't dance, no leaps, no twirls. We leave that stuff to the chorus girls. We're really much too macho. You can see it at a glance. Our hair is big, our teeth are white, our jaws are strong, our pants are tight. No pirouette, no tour jeté. What do I look like? The court of ballet if you came to see Terpsichore. Ha! Fat chance. I'm a leading man, and leading men don't dance.
your hands. That was fabulous. Really amazing. So I told you tonight was Jerry Herman night for me. One of the moments one of the greatest moments here in LA. When I moved to LA, I moved from Chicago, and in Chicago you would meet celebrities every once in a while, but you come to LA and it was like my first week I met Gregory Peck and all these people, like crazy. Like I was like, I'm in LA. Well, one of the people I got to meet at a Joy of Singing, it was called Joy of Singing, and it was done by Warren Lyon. It was a singer's workshop, more about the experience of singing rather than the technicality of singing. But anyway, he would do these shows where he would invite, a celebrity. He had like Kander and Ebb one time and all this stuff. Well, one time he had Bernadette Peters. God, I know. And I was like, I have to go. My friend John Russell was in it. So I went. She was so gracious, so beautiful. And I had my sheet music to the song that I'm about to do. And she signed it for me, and it's framed because I was going to bring it, but sorry. But it's one of my favorite things that I have. So I'm going to sing this and pretend to be Bernadette Peters. Everything, Tuesday, Thursday. Time heals everything, April, August. If I'm patient, the break will mend. Then one fine morning, the hurt will end. So make the moments fly, autumn, winter. I'll forget you by next year, some year. Though it's hell that I'm going through, some Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year. Time heals everything. Time heals everything. But loving you. Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year. Time heals everything. Time heals everything. But loving you. Jerry Herman, what can I say? All right, so we saved somebody very special here for the end. I did a Sondheim show with her about 4 years ago, and when I came to doing the show, I thought, oh, I wonder if she would do this because she's just such a sweet voice, sweet person. I just love her so much. And when I called her, she was like, yeah, I don't live in LA anymore. And I was like, dang it. And she was like, but you know what? I'm actually in LA that week. And I was like, what? It's meant to be. So she rearranged her life so that she could be here tonight. Jean Louisa Kelly, she is most famous for being Kim Warner on Yes Dear. I know you know that sitcom. Remember that? Yeah, that was her big role. She was also in Mr. Holland's Opus. She was in Uncle Buck. She was in the movie The Fantastics. When you go and watch that, you're like, oh my gosh. And she's just a love. She's done a lot of things. She's in this new movie coming up. What's his name? It was like, James Wan. She's in a new James Wan, like, horror film. And she's also in the new Top Gun movie. Yeah, with Tom Cruise. We are so blessed, so lucky to have her. Please put your hands together for Miss Jean Louisa Kelly! Hi, beautiful. I'll get the stool here.
Thank you so much. I need my stool. Riffing. How's everybody tonight? Good. That was so beautiful, what Mary Jo just did. I gotta get up. I haven't gotten on this stool with this dress. Oh my. Okay. I've been married and married, though often I've sighed. I'm never the bridesmaid, I'm always the bride. I never divorced them, I hadn't the heart. Yet remember these sweet words, till death do us part. I married many men, a ton of them, because I was untrue to none of them. Because I bumped off every one of them to keep my love alive. Sir Paul was frail, he looked a wreck to me. At night he was a horse's neck to me. So I performed an appendectomy to keep my love alive. Sir Thomas had insomnia, he couldn't sleep at night. I bought a little arsenic. He's sleeping now, all right. Sir Philip played the harp. I cussed the thing. I crowned him with his harp to bust the thing. And now he plays where harps are just a thing. To keep my love alive. To keep my love alive. I thought Sir George had possibilities, but his flirtations made me ill at ease. And when I'm ill at ease, I kill at ease to keep my love alive. Sir Charles came from a sanatorium. He yelled for drinks in my emporium. I mixed one drink, he's in memoriam, to keep my love alive. Sir Francis was a singing bird, a nightingale, that's why I pushed him off my balcony to see if he could fly. Sir Athelstane indulged in fratricide. He killed his dad, and that was patricide. One night I stabbed him by my mattress side to keep my love alive, to keep my love alive. I caught Sir James with his protectress, the rector's wife. I mean the rectoress. His heart stood still, angina pectoris, to keep my love alive. Sir Frank brought ladies to my palaces. I poured a Mickey in their chalices. While paralyzed, they got paralysis to keep my love alive.
Sir Alfred worshipped falconry. He liked to hunt at will. I sent him on a hunting trip. They're hunting for him still. Sir Peter had an incongruity, collecting men with promiscuity. Now I'm collecting his annuity to keep my love alive, to keep my love alive. Sir Ethelstein would use profanity. His language drove me to insanity. So once again I served humanity to keep my love alive. Sir Curtis made me cook each dish he ate, and everything his heart could wish he ate, until I fiddled with a fish he ate to keep my love alive. Sir Marmaduke was awfully tall. He couldn't fit in bed. I solved that problem easily. I just removed his head. Sir Mark adored me with formality. He called each kiss an immorality, and so I gave him immortality to keep my love alive, to keep my love alive. Okay, and now for something completely different. As the sky was darkening through years of night, I felt a door was opening to this gorgeous morning light. At last, at last, at last, at last, at long last, the answer to a mother's prayer, healing of my heart's despair, a burden no longer to bear at last. Fountains in the square filled with flashing coins, wishes in the water, oh, to find my boy at last. Lonely moments nearly broke my will to live. Something always told me to hold on for this. Hold on, love is coming home. At last, at last, at last, at last, at long last, a blessing unequivocal, truly it's a miracle, faith restored and hope secured. At last, hallelujah, hallelujah, it's the day I've waited for, it's the day I've waited for, it's the day I've waited for. At
ago. So I just want to say thank you to Mary Jo for asking me to sing. It's so fun to get up on stage. It's been a while. I moved to Connecticut a couple years ago, and I haven't been on stage since, so it's so nice.
Come back!
Thanks. I will. Okay, so I guess I've been doing cabaret on and off through the years. My first experience doing cabaret was when I was 11 years old, and I played Annie at Theater by the Sea in Matunic, Rhode Island. And after the show every night, we would go down to the bar, and everybody would sing a song, and I would sing Johnny one note. Johnny could only sing one note, and the note he sang was this, ah, and I would belt it out like I belt it out tomorrow. And the director of that production is Richard Sabelico. And when I moved back east, because I'm from the east, I reached out to Richard and I started working with him again just to kind of keep my juices going and to have fun. And when Mary Jo asked me to sing this song, when she asked me to come out here and sing, I said, well, what should I sing? And he said, well, you need to do your signature song. And so I said, okay. And my signature song, according to Richard, is Someone to Watch Over Me, which I performed in the movie Mr. Holland's Opus by Richard Dreyfuss. Long time ago. When I was 22, so it was maybe 10 years ago. So anyway, I'm going to sing Someone to Watch Over Me, and I'm going to give you my 25 years later version. Falling off my heels. There's a saying old, says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead? Oh, how I need someone to watch to watch over because one of the reasons I wanted to do the Right to Cabaret was because I wanted to challenge myself. I had kind of gotten into this little place where I was just, 20 years the open mic, doing the same songs, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I just want to sing things that excite me or make me feel something. So, of course, when I asked Jean to do this, I was like, oh, wouldn't it be great if she would do a duet with me? Yes. And she said yes. And one of the songs I've been listening to recently was from The Greatest Showman. Now, this song is actually sung by the big diva of Barnum's life. And we were kind of like, oh, how can we do this song? So I told Jean that I felt like this song doesn't have to be about romantic love. It could be about the love of what we're doing, the love of you, the audience, the love of singing. So that's what we're going to sing about tonight when we sing this duet together. And I'm very, very thrilled to have her come on back up here and sing. Come on and sing with me, girl. Thank you. I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Don't let this moment end. You brought out a dream with me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never,
tell you how nerve-wracking that is, singing with one of my idols, you know? I just remember watching the Fantastics and just be like, I want to be her. She's just so beautiful, and I'm so thrilled and honored to have had her here tonight. I have a few thank yous before we end the night on our big sing-along. Let me just start with Bruce Lohman, who is here tonight. Bruce and his partner Tom Rolla, who's on this club for 30 years. We're so thrilled and happy that you're continuing on. Also a big shout out to Nicole. Nicole Rice had a little surgery done a couple days ago, and she still came in today, people, to make it all nice for you. So thank you, Nicole. Her daughter, Lyric, her daughter, Taylor, who are here tonight helping out at the front. Kyle as well. David Witham on the camera in the back. Thank you so much, David. Warren Delane for being our secret singer tonight and doing such a great job. My hubby is here tonight, Jim. I love you. My Amore, I love you too. And please, also Hillary Rollins, who produces the night, and Alexis Gatch. Please give it up for them. I love my partners in crime. And then, lastly, I just want to thank this piano player. He is brilliant, Ron Barnett. Thank you, Ron. You are wonderful. Brilliant. And then our guest, Courtney Cook. Please give it up for her. Yeah. Bill Larkin. And Luisa Kelly. All right, ladies, come on up. We're going to do the sing-along, and if we can bring the house lights up, actually, so people can read the lyrics, that would be wonderful, Terry. Because, singing in the dark is fun, but it's not quite as fun. Oh, and actually, the person who's doing lights and sound, Terry Cole! Terry! I can't believe it! Lord, I almost left him out. I can't believe that. Thank you, Terry. We love you for all your work.
I'm not. Okay. I just want to do a little housekeeping because I want to say a few things. One is that we three co-produced this, so I don't want to take full credit for producing it. And it's wonderful to have people watching your back and being there. It's been an incredible experience, and we hope to keep this going forever. In order to keep it going, we need your support. Obviously, you've been incredible. You've given us so much support. I have to say, I'm proud to say that we have sold out every show that we've done here. Yay. And but in order for this to keep happening every month, it's word of mouth. You know how it is. Please tell your friends. Please spread the word. Every show we've done, and hopefully going forward, every show we do is going to be this exciting.
Because we have amazing singers.
Every third Saturday. There's a few exceptions for holidays and such, and we'll put that out on the social media like the other people do.
And what about the mailing list?
And so the next thing I'm going to say is on your lyric sheet, at the bottom of the lyric sheet is a place to sign up for.
Oh, well, if you didn't get one, you're going to have to share.
Honestly, didn't know we were going to sell out.
Didn't know.
We will print more next time. Scout to honor.
But if you're not on my mailing list, even though we are all three producers of this, I have a producing company called Hillary Rollins Presents. I do this show. I do lots of other shows around town. If I do say so myself, they're all fabulous. So if you're not on the mailing list, please sign up. I won't bug you. I'll only send you stuff that's really fun.
All right, you ready to belt it out? Yeah. Remember the red part. Don't be singing that part. All right? All right, let's go, Ron.